Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Season 3 of Battle Brothers. We're getting close to the end. We're not quite there yet, guys. And short of another hard drive crash, we should see Episode 30 out of this. We're on Episode 18 right now, guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen. And I believe I'm heading down to Urogash Morat. And that was going to be the play. I think I came to Sturmwind Castle and I was going to buy stuff, maybe? But I'm not sure. Maybe I wasn't gonna buy stuff. I don't know. I don't remember. It's not important. All I know is it's time to do murder. Oh yeah, we did buy stuff. Alright, so we're looking good, guys. We're looking good. Alright, let us leave this place and head out and do long division or something. Let's go kill Urogash I don't know. Urogash Morat. That is the play. That is the plan, the goal, the hope, the dream. This is gonna be a little bit of a shorter episode. Hopefully you folks are okay with that. Today is the day that, I don't know, the wife isn't overwhelmingly busy today or tonight. Actually, she was gone today, but I slept like all day. I don't know what was wrong with me. I had a real bad headache when I went to bed last night. You know, it happens. Wasn't really complaining. I was just like, alright, I'm gonna go to sleep. And hopefully when I wake up, I'll feel better. Well, I did, but I slept all the way from like, I don't know, I went to bed I think at like 5, 6 a.m. I don't know. I was up pretty late, 5, 6 a.m. and then I didn't wake up until like 5 in the afternoon, so I slept like 12 hours today. The wife was gone, but she didn't tell me she was leaving exactly. Now, usually on Wednesdays, her father leaves, and she goes and she steals the living room, because that's where he kind of squats all the time. And she steals the living room, watches TV or whatever it is that she does for a few hours while he's gone. So from like 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. until somewhere around 1. She's usually up there, and that's her alone time, which she claims she needs. I guess I apparently drive her insane, and she needs time away from me. I'm over it. Anyway, that being said, and it is dawn, and it's time to battle a warlord, a few zerks, and a few young orc. Hopefully this won't be too bad, guys. We'll see. All that being said, so she went up there. I'm like, alright, well, she'll be up there for a few hours. I'll get some sleep, right? Well, she came down, and she has this thing about thunderstorms. I don't really get it myself, but whatever. She really likes thunderstorms. So apparently it was lightning and thundering outside, and she's like, oh, there's thunder outside, blah 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 blah, we're gonna go chase. She chases storms with her car. It's weird. Whatever. I imagine more than one person does that. Whatever. It's just strange to me, right? So she's gonna go chase the storm. I'm like, alright, well, whatever. You know, I figured it was only a couple hours after, or maybe an hour after she went up, so I'm like, alright, whatever. So she goes and she does that, and then it turns out she actually had to go to work. Somebody wanted a session, but forgot to schedule it or something. I don't know exactly what happened, but long story short, she ended up dropping off whoever she picked up to go storm chasing with, and ended up, let's see how to phrase it. She ended up going directly from wherever she was at to work, so she didn't tell me she was actually leaving. So she comes back home expecting me to be awake, and apparently I'm still asleep, because I was expecting her to come downstairs, get ready to go, and then, you know, tell me, alright, I'm leaving, and then I would get up, drag myself out of bed, and do all the other wonderful fun stuff that I do, and get to work. But that didn't happen because she didn't tell me, which kind of sucked, but it is what it is. I'm over it. It's fine. It's whatevs. I can't move in there. Alright, we're going to skip the Black Knight's turn for right now. I suppose we'll move you over here. I'm going to try to get all of the Archerians into one position and hope for the best. He's going to move forward, but he shouldn't be able to close with us because we're pretty far away right now. Alright, we'll move the archer over. And I think we should have a shot. Yeah, there it is. Orc Berserk! Take arrows! There it is. Oh, sweet, sweet, nice style. So yeah, it sucked. I did lose a lot of hours that I could have recorded today, unfortunately. But, again, it is simply what it is. Just a little bummed out that I lost all the time that I could have recorded, but again, it's fine. So, I'm recording now, but that also means that I have very limited time because the wife is not exceptionally busy this evening. So, that means I have roughly probably about 45 minutes to an hour, and I already have some stuff pre-recorded from before. So it's not going to be that bad. It's not like I'm going to fall way, way, way behind. But to get my Battle Brothers and my XCOM done, I need to be able to get it done at a reasonable time. And yeah, so that's the story. That's very broken and split up, but it's there if you choose to look for it. So, meh. I say meh. There are 5 enemies remaining. It seems that they are reworking some of the Battle Brothers graphics, which is pretty cool looking. Alright, we're finally going for our big overhand swing. And 71%. And we hit pretty hard, but not hard enough to kill him, ironically enough. We're going to move in closer with 0, and... oh, he's on the brink, but not dead yet. And... there it is. Brink dead, dead brink, doesn't matter. We were victorious. Alright, we're going to wait it out there. We're going to get you to move over here. And we're going to try to back up a little bit more. I'd rather fight in this like little alcove here if at all possible. And we're now down to 3 remaining individuals opposing us. I'm going to move back here. This is where I'd like to do the next fight if I can manage it. Move back here. Alright, so those are the remaining 3. There's no more Zerks, so no more crazy high damage with no armor. I'm okay with that. And we're going to start moving everyone into a position of power, or at least a position of not getting murdered, hopefully. Alright, we're going to try to plink a little bit at his armor. Did a little tiny bit of damage there. I am okay with this. We're going to move down here with Khan the Mad. And as the orcs try to close with us, I'm going to try to sneak around the backside and hopefully get into a fairly decent position to where we can just, like, clobber everyone. I'm not sure it's going to work, but I'm going to hope that it will. Alright, and I don't know, maybe move 0 over here. Move our mace man, I guess, down a little, and then we'll skip his turn. We'll move you over here, maybe. He's going to move. He still shouldn't be able to attack us yet, and I believe our archer should be able to start doing some damage soon. Alright, we'll skip your turn. I guess I'm going to skip your turn. Skip your turn, and I'm skipping your turn too, I suppose. Alright, we're going to plink away at him, hopefully getting a little bit more armor chipping done. We're going to come down here. Unfortunately, old Greg is not going to be able to do anything, but that should still be okay. I'm going to wait it out. I'm going to move you up here, and hopefully that's going to be a good spot. And the first of the stuns are out, and they are real annoying. Alright, and a little bit of chunk of armor done and gone. We're going to wait. We are no longer stunned. We're going to come up here. Probably all the way up there. Some more armor chipping. And we're going to wait. Going to wait. Going to wait. And is he going to move here? This is where I'm hoping he moves. Oh, he didn't. He actually backed up. Alright. So I'm going to move there. Going to move forward and take a swing. Oh, that was a little demoralizing, wasn't it, buddy? Alright, that's cool. Alright, going to move here. And be prepared for the follow-through. 64%. Alright, we're down to 2 of them now. Victory is nearby. Maybe. I don't know. Victory might be nearby. I actually think we should probably get Slayery the Slain in here somehow. Because I feel like he can do some work. Move you up there. I was going to try to plink away at his armor, but nothing doing. There we go, 42%. We've chunked his armor at least. Alright, we're going to hold the line here for a little while. And I feel like, yeah, we can get right up in there. If we can force him into this spot to do battle, we should be okay. Oh, a little bit more. Kustrum, go down. I'll wait it out with you, sir. I'll wait it out with you. Not sure what to do with you yet. We're going to come over here. Hopefully it doesn't let them push us around. 27% failed. Alright, yep. I figured he was going to go after Khan the Mad. Alright, we're going to swoop around the backside of this guy. And we're going to try to, well, hopefully drop him eventually here. Huh, I didn't even see his armor actually go. That was weird. Khan the Mad's going to take a swing, overhead swing, did some damage to his helmet, very nice. And unfortunately, we can't actually maneuver in here right now, which is not great. It looks like we're going to have to do battle with the Orc Young over on this side. Additionally, I have no possible path over there. That's kind of bad. And we can move here, and 69% got rid of his helmet. I'm not sure what else we can even do at this point. It's kind of not great. Alright, so the orc's going to take a swing at the Black Knight. It is what it is. We're going to have to skip your turn, good sir. Fire out some arrows, hit our own guy. Fantastic. There we go. A little bit more damage done. A little bit more. Little tiny bit more. Still nothing we can do with you yet. Black Knight says nothing is going to work. We're going to try to move out of the way. That worked out. Going to try to move into the way over here and try to bonk him. It didn't work, but we did get through his armor, which is pretty good. And we're going to try to do the overhead club slam. Decent damage there. Decent, but not quite enough. I don't know that we can necessarily get to him yet, but we're getting closer to being able to get to him. And we're still trying, ladies and gentlemen. We're still trying. Just another pretty big swing. We have some archers that can do some shooting. Oh, can we finish it? Can we finish it with Garath the Unbloodied? No. Alright, it's all down to Sjord. Is he a man or is he a goat? He's a goat. Clearly a goat. Alright, what's going to happen? The shield is up and the swing has missed. Old Greg is going to move into position and 47% we failed. Alright, that's okay. That is okay. We're going to use our debilitate skill and that's pretty much it for right now. But soon we'll be able to move again. Alright, the Black Knight's just going to dodge the attacks because he's a boss and he can do that. And old Greg says, you know what? I'm going for Burrow. Perfect focus. And he's overtaxed. Well, not the perfect focus. There's a swing and a miss, and a follow-up and a kill. And this should be the end of it. We missed the 95%, ladies and gentlemen. Not great. Here it is. Oh, we missed the 76%? Really? That's the thing? Alright, just kill your own guy. That's the play, guys. Alright, I don't even know what's happening anymore, guys. This is not Battle Brothers. This is some XCOM bullcrappery right here. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, can we get the kill, please? No, but we can almost get the kill. We can almost be amazing. It's fine. We'll manage. There's no arrows left on any of our Arians. I don't know if they're Arians or not, but meh. Ario Speedwagians? No. Not my cup of tea, folks. Not my cup of tea. Alright, well, this sucks. Alright, we're just going to skip our turn. He's going to get to move first. He'll swing on Con the Mad, get through his armor. Blah, blah, blah. Long story short, he dies to the Black Knight. Finally, the Black Knight hit. Took him a while. Took him a long time, but we finally got it. So it looks like 4 level ups all the way across the board. Not too bad. And Head Splitter, Zerk Chain, Head Chopper, Head Splitter, Feral Shield, Head Chopper, Heavy Metal Shield, Head Chopper. Alright, we'll do that, and then we will leave. We are already paused. We need to head back to Stormwind Castle. And I think with that, ladies and gentlemen, we can probably break off the episode once we get back. We'll do the level ups when we get back. We'll sell and buy and sell and do all the things that we do with selling and buying and selling. And then, yeah, we'll be good to go. Alright. Onward, I say. Onward! Are we moving? We are moving. Alright. I think we're doing pretty good. I mean, what level is SSJ Gazan? Well, he's level 5, so let's level him up. We'll do the level ups right now, and then we'll continue later on. Alright, good. A +4. That's actually good to see. +2. That's still kind of weak sauce, but whatevs. Alright, another +4. I don't hate those. Could have been better. Could have been a lot worse. Alright, we don't need the chance to hit the head, I don't think. This is an overhand swing, right? A diagonal overhead strike performed with full force. Okay, it could stun them, but it doesn't guarantee it's going to hit them in the head. Alright, that's good to know. But the full force is definitely something we're going to unlock with him. And Berserk, probably. I'm going to say those are probably the 2 things that I'm going to go for. Alright, Zero the Phantom is ready, and he's going to go with... I think we already have Killing Frenzy with him? No, we don't. Alright, well, we're going to give him that now. Yeah, we're going to give him that now. I don't think he would benefit very much from Perfect Focus. He doesn't have a lot of... I don't know. Max Fatigue because he's fat and all the other wonderful fun stuff that is with him, so that's fine. Alright, melee defense, melee blah blah blah, and more. Alright, there we go. Old Greg is already set. Alright, let's see what else I can get out of all of this. I'm kind of leaning toward... Don't block, evade with the offhand free. Alright, ooh, 100% melee defense. Interesting. It doesn't work with two-handed weapons. That's also interesting. Anticipation. I think we're going to try to get to Fortified Mind. So we're going to bring on the extra hit points. And then after that, we're going to go with Battle Forged, probably. And then maybe Holdout. No longer suffer from penalties when wavering, breaking, or fleeing. And then hopefully we can also get Fortified Mind. We'll see, though. We'll see if we have enough points for all of that wonderful, fun stuff. Additionally, at some point, we should probably go into this tree with at least one of our heroes. Like, the utility tree, I'm not loving as much as I was before. I thought it was a pretty good tree, but now I'm just kind of... I'm not sold with it being that great, to be honest. Oh, well. It is what it is. Alright, the +2... Are we going to get another +2? Nope. Okay. I say, is this going to be some more 3-2-2 bullcrap? No. It's 3-3-2. It's not great, but it's fine. Alright, and the Black Knight as our final level up compatriot, companion, whatever you want to call him. Of course, we're going to give him Colossus. He needs more HP, because he's one of the ones that are on the front line getting tattered and battered without a shield. I'm okay with that. Alright, we go here with the +2, the +3, and the +5. Well, we'll take it. That puts us up to 76, so we can definitely get some more equipment for him. A little bit more, maybe even switch the Man Splitter. I'm not sure, though. 80 to 100 versus 90 to 120. It's obviously better, but that's going to fatigue him way, way quicker. I don't know, maybe when he's post 80, maybe then we'll do it. So I'm going to hold on to it for now, guys. Alright, we'll continue on our way. We could stop at Albstadt and see if there's anything to buy and or sell there. We don't have a tremendously huge amount of money, but I believe when this hits noon or midday or whatever it is, that's when we'll see our money go down here. And should be right around now. There it is. So 321 is what we have left. I definitely like this change, guys. The fact that you don't pay your people at the very beginning of the day makes me a lot happier than it used to. Alright, so let's go here and... Ooh, really good prices too. Nice. So we're going to buy one. We're going to do a little bit of a maneuvering here. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy one of the tools. And we're going to actually head up to Sturmwind Castle. We'll turn in the quest. We'll sell all of our stuff there because the prices are going to be higher there. Therefore, they'll buy at higher as well. And then we'll come back here and we'll buy probably 2 more sets of tools at that point. And we should be totally tapped out and maxed out. 20 more tools before we're done repairing everything up. Our ammunition supplies are a little bit low. But our medical supplies, of course, really high. Our medicinal supplies, if you will. Our provisions are okay, and we seem to be holding out pretty decently at this point. Alright, ooh, what, just, okay. Karsten? Well, there was a little bit of lag there or something, I don't know. Alright, let's see what we have. Reach Almor, not gonna happen, and reach Windau, not gonna happen either. And that's all you have, huh? Karsten. Well, good for Karsten. Not coming along. Alright. Let's take a look. 271, still not the highest pricing, but not bad. I'm so tempted to buy the full helmet. Like, that really, really, really appeals to me in a very, very big way. But I was about to say, I'm probably going to go with some armor, but all the really good armor is gone now, so that's not even going to happen. Alright, well, let's sell this. 24, blah, 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 blah. Alright, I think that there are going to be things that are not worth repairing, guys and gals. Looking at the stuff, anything that's below like 13 or 15, probably not worth repairing, honestly. Which sucks, because originally it was worth repairing everything. Now you have to do some sort of weird math type of voodoo things, which is just, it's completely unheard of and totally crazy. I mean, who wants to do math in a video game, right, guys? So, I don't know. I don't know if it's the play. Alright, -2 vision. What do we have with our current hats? See, I don't know. Alright, well, we're going to head back down, and we're going to buy and or sell. I'm probably just going to talk it out while we go back to Albstadt. And then once we get there, that's pretty much going to do it for the episode. Hopefully you guys had fun. We went and we cleared out one thing. I mean, like I said, a little bit of a shorter episode. There isn't a lot happening either. Hopefully at Albstadt there'll be some pretty good missions for us to go on. And we might even start walking around trying to clear out some of the things that we have yet to clear. There's 2 that are even right now. There's one that's weaker, which I think I'm probably going to go for in the next episode. And then, well, hopefully we'll be able to find some more, I don't know, just actual missions. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for this episode. I will catch you guys next time with more Battle Brothers. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.